Hi guys, bonjour mes amis, I'm Booger, welcome aboard. I've got some cabbages that I pulled out of the garden, so I don't usually make cabbage rolls, but I've seen something floating around that you could make cabbage roll casserole. So I was thinking of doing it in the air fryer. You guys ready? Alright, let's go. Chin chin. Alright guys, I got the paddle in, and I'm using hot Italian sausage, because that's what we like. I mean, you can use ground beef, or ground turkey, or ground pork, whatever, ground chicken. I am using, get the diaper off there, as JB says, ground sausage. Hot, spicy, why not? So, break that up. And I'm going to put the onions in there at the same time. So I think it's going to cook evenly. And that was just one onion sliced up. Okay? I'm not going to put any oil. I'm going to see how it goes, because usually the sausage is a little greasy. So let's see how she goes. Bottom top, I'm going to do a, let's do a 3. And we'll see how she goes. Alright, that was probably 5 minutes, if that. I'm just going to let it turn. I had to break it up a little bit, just about once. So, it's kind of like just browned right now. I've got my tomato sauce. Now, my tomato sauce is flavored with oregano, parsley, and all kinds of good stuff. So, these are my stewed tomatoes. Is this my stewed tomatoes or my sauce? That's my stewed tomatoes. Those are just plain old tomatoes. And my sauce is flavored with all kinds of good junk. So, if you're just using store-bought tomato sauce, I would add a little bit of oregano. I would have a bunch of oregano in there. So, and I'm not going to add water to it. I know you're supposed to have water. I'm just going to use another stewed tomato. It's got plenty of juices in it. Alright, so that's that. Cup of rice. Yeah. And for my seasonings, I've got Sazon, which I don't know what. Okay, let me show you what it looks like. Boys, I tell you, if you can find this where you're from, this is so good. So I'm using a hefty tablespoon of that in there. And some salt and pepper, not too much. My sausage is already spicy, so I have a teaspoon of pepper and a half teaspoon of kosher sea salt. Now, the pièce de résistance is my chicken base from Canada. I'm going to put a good tablespoon of that in there, because that stuff is just so good. Alright, so give it a good mix. I might have to add water, because that rice is going to puff up, you know. But I'm going to wait. I'm going to see how she goes right now. I don't want too much liquid. So we're making cabbage rolls. So we need cabbage, right? Here's a head of cabbage that I cut up in pieces. I'm going to add a little bit at a time, because it's going to shrink down. I don't want it, the burner's up there, so I don't want the cabbage to start burning. So let me do this for a couple minutes and I'll add the rest of it. Let's turn it down to a 2. So let's not go crazy. We're not in a hurry. We'll be back. Alright guys, with about 5 minutes. See how it shrunk down? So I'm going to add the rest of the cabbage. Still at a 2. Bottom still on. And I went and rinsed out this jar. About half of a cup. I'm going to add that too, because that rice is going to puff up and soak up a lot of that juice. So leave it going. I'll let you know how long. That's about 25-30 minutes. It's looking good. Boy, it's thickened up. That rice is getting there. Let me see if that rice is cooked though. Let me taste some rice. Pretty close. That tastes good. That tastes really good. I think I'm going to add a little bit more water, because I'm running kind of low. So just judge it by the liquids. It needs liquids to cook the rice, so. Excuse me. I'm still at a 2, so I'm going to let this go. Probably got another 10 minutes. Alright, we'll be back. Guys, I'd say that's pretty close to done. Let me taste the rice. Oh yeah, cooked. So that was a good 45 minutes. Yeah, it took a while, but I put it on 2, so I didn't want to rush it. And it's beautiful, so I'm gonna let it cool. Gonna plate, gonna taste. Time to taste. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. Check it out. Mm. Mm. That's delicious. That's happy food. Spicy from the hot sausage. The tomatoey flavor. Cabbage is cooked. Everything's cooked. The rice is good. So there you go, guys. Enjoy. Thanks for shopping.